What did we sell? Some shit for 6.
Greetings. Till next time, shall we keep, Savior?
Okay. I feel like I have way more reserved life. Let's change back to early upgrade. Even there. Oh, I'm missing... Okay. I know exactly what I did wrong. So we're able to farm for now, but I know where I am heading next. We're at level 84. What are we gonna need? We need to get down to here. I never grabbed these notes, I didn't even think about it, and they should make me reserve less of my life. I'm reserving too much of my life right now. So, we're 5 level, oh, wait. Yeah. 5 levels away, so 89, and we'll be where we should be. We could respec some points, but, the mapping has been decent, so I just can't do Ultimatum yet. Just in case it was hurt me, I don't know. We're definitely getting up there, though. It felt like, obviously, when we had low-level gems, the abilities shooting out from getting stunned weren't doing too much. It was mostly the RF killing things and explosions happening, but now it actually feels like the abilities coming out are doing things. I do want to try to read about why, like, what's the point of Bladefall? Because we keep it level 1, so it's not there for damage, so I feel like it must be doing something else that I'm just unaware of. But I also haven't even read what, like, the Transfigured Gem does, either. Of volleys, ethereal weapons rain from the sky, doing damage to enemies in sequence of volleys, each wider and more damaging than the last. Enemies can be hit multiple times, so they overlap. So why? Let me look at, if we go items and we go to, like, endgame, endgame for the skills. And then we look at, I think this is where I looked, though, where it, yeah, Bladefall of Volleys, level 1, 0 quality. Just to make sure it's not a mistake, if we go all the way to Aspirational, the big endgames, still level 1. Okay. Maybe I'll figure it out eventually. I might have to turn my heat up a little bit. It's a tad bit chilly. There we go. Gotta fish for those explosions.
Greetings. Keep your wife to your own.
Since we're doing T16s now with our Atlas tree focused around, this is still our old one we use to farm contracts. I should probably just pay to put contracts in, right? Like, blueprints, I imagine, are still worth something. I could check how the prices fluctuated on those. Oh, we have another tower. Man, we get a lot of towers on this character. We actually need to go spend blood before we do that tower. Let's go do that, I guess. I'm not really sure what we're spamming blood for right now. We could try to get a RF scepter or just do currency.
She will soon.
I've been doing all my belts, trying to get a mage blood or something fun. Ancient womb gifts. Yep. Can just open these, I guess.
She is pleased.
Nothing's hidden. Okay, that used most of our blood. It should be good there. Got us a handful of ancients next time we fill up to use.
Hello. Farewell.
Kikazara's again. I don't know if that can roll any different than the one we already know it rolls, but... If I understand right, I don't think full clearing all the mobs is super necessary. Just need to hit up all the chests. Does increasing the effect of auras on you increase the effect? No, Petrified Blood is a spell, not an aura. I guess increasing effect of auras doesn't make Petrified Blood stronger. Uh-oh. My headset just yelled at me. Battery level low. And knowing me, I'll forget to plug it in tonight before I go to bed. The standard procedure. What's bad about a big battery life on my headset? It, lasts for, like, weeks at a time, so I rarely have to plug it in. Makes me forget to actually do it sometimes. Foulborn, what is that called? I can't remember what that weapon's called, actually. One of my friends used it all the time.
Let's get it done. Cover me.
But I'm spacing out on the name. Ooh, I definitely need to turn my heat up. I don't even know if it's intended that the AoE skill is actually supposed to hurt the walls around here. Like, the enhanced flame can destroy the walls that... Should probably start fishing for some heals. We got one. I don't even know which way we're running. This way? Not that way. We must escape. All the maps.
Hello, farewell.
Alright. That's right, Dancing Dervish, that's what it was called. Infinite Pursuit, interesting. Cannot be poisoned while bleeding. Like a potential like self-bleed boots, but then you're also ailment immune. That seems kinda good.
Journey well.
I usually use a bigger tab than this for Foulborn items. This is the same. 13 attributes, 12 attributes. We can just get rid of that one, I guess. Guess we barely fit it all.
Till next time, shall we keep, Savior?
Actually, I probably shouldn't have entered that. At least last I looked, they were like, they might not be worth anything anymore, but they were like 13C or something, but... Whatever. That was a while ago, so they might not be worth anything anymore. I'm gonna turn my heat up real fast and we'll finish them out. Cold! I'm cold! We back. Let's go. You know, it's kind of tempting to just do some casual harvest, like not really juiced harvest, but just like spec into it and run it. I wonder if it would be better than contract. Let's see the price of contracts. If it's better than contracts, we'll change this tree up to be a mix between harvest, or just, I mean, maybe just harvest. Because even a little bit of juice is actually a lot of money. With it being like 2,000 to 3,000 per divine, that's like, if you get a couple good yellow plots, that's like a couple maps of divine. even without any juice at all. And it's a mechanic that we can do on this character. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. We're at the end of the map, it doesn't matter. Actually, I think the map is over.
Hello. Journey well.
Another level down. Alright. Heist filters. Let's say... 1 ring revealed, 4 wings minimum. Then we need to go to miscellaneous and make it 83. Go to instant buyout. Okay, so about what they were before. 8C. What about a full revealed 4? 65. Maybe a little bit more because these aren't even fully revealed. They're just like, someone actually just did the work to go and get them 4 to 4. Okay, so full revealed is a 70. 73. That's pretty good if we get the full reveal. The problem is, we don't always get the full reveal. I'm thinking Harvest might be the better choice. Now, what does this tree look like we're using? We could optimize this tree a little more. Maybe. This tree is actually really shit. It was like my first tree. How's it going, Green Viper? Just trying to figure out a temporary strat I want to do. I've just been running this tree just for map drops while I level up the cast while stun character. We need some more levels and some more gear before we can do ultimatums. I tried one and failed miserably. Yeah, well, it's my first time, so I don't know if I enjoy it yet, but I'm actually having a lot of fun with it so far. Kinda bought some early budget gear, speed ran up to T16s. This was like my very first Atlas I was doing to farm contracts. I was just Alkin going at the very start of the league. And I did it, it was for my, like, very early progression, so before I was spec'd into the Keurig missions right here. All on the edges, which is why I haven't even unspec'd these nodes yet. I just unspec'd the Keurig missions. I kind of messed that up. I did shrines to help with map drops, but it was just, honestly, I didn't want to look anything up, so I just threw something together early in the league. And I just went for contracts and some scarabs. But this tree is a freaking disaster now. Now that I, like, know a little more. I mean, I say that as if I'm, like, new to the game. I have a lot of hours in the game. It's just this tree changes so much I can't keep up with, like, what's good and shit. But how many respec shits do we have? A whole bunch. Do I have second? Yeah. Yeah, I have all my trees. I have full Atlas completion. I've had it for a while, I just never respec'd the first tree. I mostly used this tree for farming Legion. Once I got my KB Wander up forever ago, I just only used this tree and just juiced Legion. And that's all I really did for a while. And then I quit and went to SSF for a while. And I played for like weeks on SSF. And then I just came back to trade recently, so. And then I got this tree set up for Ultimatum. But I wasn't able to do it yet. So I haven't gone back to the first tree since I played my League Start character. And it is a mess. So what do we do here to fix this? Do we just want to pay to put Harvest in and not grab these nodes? It might be the play. I don't have the increased magic and rare mobs. The up here. Yeah, there was a lot of stuff I didn't do because I didn't want to overjuice the maps. Yeah, that's why I wanted to change off of contracts. I figure if I'm just going to be grinding something relatively easy to do, I think I might just do unjuiced harvest for now. Just to if I'm just going to alch and go while leveling this character, I might as well get some yellow juice. I mean, even a little bit of yellow juice that you find is worth so much more than contracts are, I think. So, I think we can just forego that. We definitely need to remove that node if we're going to do harvest. We don't need these nodes anymore. I'm still trying to decide if I want to just pay to add harvest in. It saves you points, right? So I feel like you might as well. And then you don't need these at all, right?
Yeah, go ahead. Like, have at it, you know? Like, get that probe, like, stick it in there, you know?
Thank you so much for the follow. Let's see here. We don't need these two nodes because if we're going to be paying to put it in, that's right, this is a freaking disaster too. This whole connection area. We're like we're like connected everywhere. Alright, we don't even need these points anymore, right? If we're gonna stay connected like that, then we technically don't need these. Harvest boxes and I should do boxes, yeah. We do not need that node because we don't need the % chance. I'm actually not a fan. I mean, crop rotation is good. And you grab blue altars. Yeah, I love blue altars. Gotta go for those divine shrines, right? Or altars. I know crop rotation is good, but I'd like to just, like, unjuice and just... I don't want to have to think every time I go into them. I probably should do crop rotation, though. If I was smart. But sometimes you just gotta have fun. Alright, how can we fix this more? Maybe we... How many points do we need for strong boxes? We need at least 3 there. We want both these sides, right? Yeah. So we need... Excuse me. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 points there, and then a bunch of points if we wanted to try to go for some of these nodes up here. I think one of the strong boxes I had these 2 nodes here. The left side you can cut on the bottom. These ones here. Diviners is a must for div cards. Yeah, I liked running +1 tier, but I don't think it's necessary to sustain maps. I just like to make sure, I just like to try to be able to sustain maps because I hate buying maps. I just want to be able to sustain my own. So I typically, right now I typically jump between Canyon and Dunes. Just because even, like, I'm not worried about spending the currency. I just hate having to, like, go and buy them. I don't know. I don't want to have to, like, filter and try to dodge for landmines and shit like that, so... Did I miss any harvest wheels? I don't think so. Am I buying the map? No. I typically don't do that anymore. I just try to sustain my own. I don't even flash his inventory anymore. I just blast maps. I don't even know how many Keurig missions I have. Oh, I guess I only have 24 because I guess I'm not spec'd into it. I don't know. I've done a shit ton of maps at T16. I think I'm kind of happy with that. I didn't miss a harvest wheel other than the one to pay. We can get another point by removing this right here, actually, if we wanted to. What do these nodes do? More monsters. I'm just gonna pay to put harvest in. I figure it saves the points. I'm actually thinking about dropping... Since we're going to be guaranteeing harvest in, it doesn't matter if some of these other encounters show up. We can just ignore them. And we're guaranteed to get what we want. So, drop that node to get a little bit more quant. Maybe even drop both of them. And just finish off the quant wheel. Which would allow us to remove this 1 point. You can get 4 points from the bottom of Keurik's wheel and apply to COV shrines. Wait, am I crazy? I don't think I have... I don't have 4 points in the Keurig wheel. Are you talking about these? Gotcha. I could try it and see if I... Wait, what are COV shrines? My only concern is, like I said, just trying to sustain maps, and I know the +1 tier can help do that. At least for shrines, we have pretty much all the points. Oh, covetous shrines, I see. Covetous shrines. Here's quantum rarity. Oh, but it increases damage taken. I don't know if I want to do that just yet. My character isn't quite tanky. Well, I mean, it is, but it isn't. I literally just got into T16s on this character. Yeah, the pack size might be nice if I can find the points for it. What is that? 5 points? I mean, we could try. If we're not sustaining maps, then we can just respec. Feels kind of silly to just have those 2 points in there now. I don't have a Cinder Swallow yet. The do we end up using that? Oh, we do. That's like the aspirational gear. How much is a Cinder Swallow? Yeah, keep in mind I haven't like I said, I literally just got to maps last night right before I went to bed. And then just hit 86 today. Just like, I think I swapped like... I think I've done like 5 maps since I swapped to cast when stunned. I don't even have like qualitied... I don't even have like quality gems yet or anything. Like, I've just been waiting to hit 20 to flip them. I'm sure this is going to be huge, getting level 20 and the quality for another 20% chance to trigger. Honestly, I should probably just buy them. But... I've just been trying to level them naturally while I level my character. I'm still using like Immortal Flesh and stuff. Just some half-assed gear. I did drop some currency on Defiance of Destiny. I wanted to make sure I was enjoying the character before I went like big invest into it. I've got 31 div laying around. My chaos are starting to dry up actually. But yeah, so I'm getting there. Got me a budget helmet and everything, so I think I'll just leave this tree as is. I want to go level. Oh, I need to craft more maps though. Where are my dudes? What was that corrupted one? We'll save that corrupted one for later. Oops, wrong button. Ooh, I think I was doing this regex which works pretty well. Boom, maps crafted. Let us continue the leveling. We need to pay to put our harvest in. I messed up when doing my passive tree, and I'm just trying to level up to fix it. I could remove some points and stuff, but I forgot to grab this wheel. So I have so much more life reserved than I should. I was curious of like what the later end gear gets, and I saw like the early version of the build has like slightly more HP than me, but I saw their unreserved life was way more than me, and I was like, wait, what did I do wrong? And then I looked at my tree and realized what I had missed. I was like, oh shit. And then I was like, I'm not really dying in T6 this Alcan Go T16s, so I might as well just level up and fix it rather than unspecking something. Man. Is yellow... I wonder if yellow juice is so worth it that even if there isn't a T3 plant, if it's worth taking the yellow just for the chance at some juice. Or if the prices on the other ones are decent enough. Grab it 100% of the time. Gotcha. Alright, I'll do that too. I think purple is second best, right? Or is blue second best? I actually see my health move a little bit with these. Good old harvest boys. I really do quite enjoy the build so far. I'm a big RF fan. 3,400 for one div for yellow, yeah. Pretty crazy. I'm a big RF fan, so just the fact that it, like, kind of uses RF is fun still. And then I always love the proc-based characters, like, I love cast on crit, I love, like, all the cast on stuff, so I figured I would like it. My big concern was everyone was like, it's only an Ultimatum farmer, nothing else, and it's like, it's not bad for other stuff. Or at least the few people I talked to very early on in this league, when I was first hearing about Cast When Stunned. I think I heard of Cast When Stunned in other leagues too. Like, obviously I know it's been around for a while, I just mean me, myself, hearing about it. I think I had heard about it before, I just never made it. For single target, use Cremation of the Volcano instead of DD. Gotcha. Oh, I had a question since you're an enjoyer of the build. You probably know. Why do we use Bladefall at level 1? I was trying to read the skill, and I was like, it just seems like it just does damage. I don't know what the purpose of keeping it at level 1 is, and there must be some interaction I'm not understanding. Or the POB is not right, and it's not supposed to stay at level 1. Oh, 2 monsters left, we're done. Wasn't paying attention.
Till next time, shall we keep, Savior?
P16.5. I need to get a hold of, it's just to help proc the crit. Oh, you never used it, gotcha. Yeah, I'm new to it, so I'm just religiously following the POB. I haven't, like, tried deviating from it yet. You really need a Culling Strike with 20% for the life regen. It'll give you 2% life on kill. Gotcha. That's used in place of the Bladefall?
Defend
Nearly done. She was nearly done. I did a bad job protecting her that time. Failed in my duties. Well, to be fair, I actually succeeded, but barely. Actually, with this build, can we mine it? We actually can minus those reses and we're okay. That's crazy. Got a level, good old Chiefy boy. Actually, even if I don't take crop rotation, I wonder if it would be better. I didn't do it on SSF because I cared about all 3 juices on SSF because I was using the materials myself. Shit, I wonder if it's worth it to... I wonder if it's worth it to go over near, like, not grabbing crop rotation, but going near crop rotation to, reduce the chance for the other plants, so that way we have a better chance for yellow to pop up. We would need a lot of points for that, though. Standing still, yeah, I have a bad habit of moving around too much, and I just get scared, too. I don't have the confidence of being giga tanky yet. I don't think you have to stand still for 4 seconds either. I think it's almost immediately. I could be wrong, but at least when I was testing it on my RF build, I would stop moving and instantly they'd start taking, like, you'd see the damage increase the second you stop moving. A diviners. Gotta love fishing for the booms. Oh! That was my bad. I ate too many of his hits.
Greetings. Go with courage.
I should've moved a little more. Hey, what's up, Bombo? Yeah, I'm getting it set up. Just hit maps like late last night. Only level 87 at the moment. Being stupid and face tanking shit I shouldn't face tank yet. Nah, I got unlucky with the big booms. Oh, yeah, you know what? I had the prefix already. I had my gloves before I transitioned to the build. Gotta tank everything with the build. Yeah. I'm working on getting to that point. Yeah, I crafted these gloves before I actually switched to the build. And then I was like, oh, I'll craft them when I get to, when I actually change to where I'm actually leeching. And then I never actually did it. We can pay an exalt, why not? I don't have the strength to wear, or no, it's the dex. There we go. Problem fixed. Bombo, I still need that gold farm build if you get the chance. Yay, upgrade, yeah. You're in maps 2 and PD2? Hell yeah, dude. You know, I've been getting a little bit of an itch to play PD2. And just putting up with the visual clarity issues. Or not the visual clarity, but like the graphics messing with my eyes, like maybe just try to put up with it, but a lot of the streamers I like to watch are playing it and I keep watching them. I probably will come in late and play it, maybe, we'll see. But I'm really having fun with this build so far. I probably shouldn't have made curses reflect onto me. Oh wait, no, penance is a mark, not a curse. We should be okay then. Some streamers' ones look better than yours. There's so many settings for it. Yeah. I messed with my settings so much before, and I never got it to the... Oh! You know what I just remembered? I never... Getting frozen reminded me that I changed off Brine King for the proper... for Lunaris. And I never got the 6%. I know we're not supposed to do avoid projectiles or chain, because that helps us get stunned. But we do want the reduced elemental damage if you haven't been hit recently. It's not a big deal that I don't have it, but I also don't have the 2% life regen while stationary. I meant to go grab those. I switched to those Pantheons right before I went to bed. Right before I went to go take my nap. And I was like, oh, I'll run the maps later, and I just never did it. You got yours sharp, but still doesn't look the best. Yeah, I want to try to get this character really going to the point where I can, like, carelessly do ultimatums. And then, if I get to that point, I think I'll probably... I may end up taking a break from PoE while we wait for PoE 2. And do some PD2. Even if I don't get far in PD2, just kind of dick around for fun. Use Arakalis and Shikari. Gotcha. Arakali and Shikari. Gotcha. Yeah, the build I'm using has me running a poison immune flask, so maybe that's why we don't use those. I know there's other dots other than that, but we run poison immune, shock immune, and bleeding immune flasks. Aw, no juice. Unfortunate. Oh wait, I did wanna— I don't remember what Cinder Swallow does. I do kinda wanna read it. Let me switch back to aspirational. Recharges 5 charges when you consume an ignited corpse. 15% damage taken from hits is leached as life during effect. Enemies ignited by you during effect take 10% increased damage. Gotcha. And it gives you onslaught. Which I guess probably doesn't matter too much. Yeah, I think temporarily I have a flash just crafted with it. This one right here. 15% damage taken from hits leeches life. I just have the mod crafted on a flask for now. Wait, what's the benefit? I guess just the other mods that you get on it. If you can't get a Cinder Swallow, you can get a Serious Promise as a second choice. Man, that like burning ground that gets left behind, I think it's from the Flame Surge, is so good. The rares just like walk into it and just burn. Alright, let's try not to die to the map boss this time like a noob. Oh, he's ghosted. I take back everything I said, I'm gonna die. Oh my god, he destroyed me. I died like a noob.
Greetings. Till next time, shall we keep, Savior?
I don't even know what he did to me. He just— we might be skipping him. He obliterated me. Nah, it's all good. I can just skip him. Hey, Nameless Seer. What do you got for me, boyo? Wow. A bunch of shoot. I'm gonna be stubborn and try him one more time because I'm dumb. But yeah, that's pretty spicy. Yo, that's crazy. One hit kills me. That's nuts. Okay. That was a fun way to lose XP. Alright. No more of that. Yeah, Bombo, if you're still there, the, one of the... I believe there's a lot of quality of life from Melee on PD2. I'm curious how, like, Frenzy barbs are, even just for starting. I had a lot of fun leveling until it wasn't fun anymore on normal D2 as Frenzy Barb. But I'm pretty sure you don't need, like, as much hit rating on, or any at all. You might not even need hit rating at all on PD2. I can't remember. I played too many D2 mods. Those guys are hurting a bit. Alright, unique items. You know what? It should be fine, I think. I am pretty excited to get to the point where I can do ultimatums, though. I've never really farmed ultimatum before. Other than, like, during Ultimatum League.
Now I can focus.
Okay. I'll get that link saved. And I need to send it to, my friend's been wanting it too. Crafts are almost full. Okay. I've got that bookmarked now. And then I'm also gonna send it to my friendo. The quality of life is crazy in PD2. Oh yeah, it really is. That's right, you said this is your first time playing it. Bloodline Scarab obviously is expensive, but the other Scarabs still get crazy gold comparable anyway. Gotcha. The other flex ones are good. Oh wait, hold on. I don't think the notes saved from your link. I probably should have checked that before I sent it to my friend. I can always delete the messages. All hail Discord. The note section just says there's nothing here for me. Sorry about the dog barking.
Greetings. Journey well.
I already know what this shield is. Totems which would be killed by enemies become spectral totems for 8 seconds instead. Skills used by spectral totems deal 40% less damage. Maximum 4 spectral totems. Wait, do the spectral totems actually stay, but you can like spawn your other totems, so you could have like 8 totems or something out, even though like the spectral ones are doing less damage? Kinda cool. I don't think I've ever seen that shield before. Sorry, Bombo. Did you have to get on the game to check something again? I thought about just trying to like Google the strat and see if I could find someone else's just so I didn't have to bother you, because I felt I didn't want to bug you. The patient. Bumble the fridge, no member scarab name. Do you think Caswin's Sun can do that strat? Or do you have to be too quick in Alva? Like, do you think it's too slow for Alva? As soon as you kill the first pack, you have like minutes. Gotcha. Man, bosses really are painful when you don't have... There we go. When you don't get an explosion, or at least at the current point in my build. It probably gets better, I bet, but you just really gotta fish for those explosions from the Hateful Accuser ring. I wonder if I should try running the cremation for single target from my mapping. Yeah, I can try the cremation. Since they took out Valve Breach, bossing is a bit slower, yeah. I expected it, so it's fine, going into the build. I'm still having a lot of fun with it, though. It scratches my RF itch, and I just love seeing all the spells trigger everywhere. Oh, I forgot we were almost full on blood before, and now we are full on blood. I think, unless, like, something changes or I forget, because who knows. But I may try to league start this next league. And just grind the shit out of ultimatums and make a shit ton of currency. Obviously, you get a league start as RF until you can afford the ring and the jewels and all that, because it's obviously not cheap, but I like RF enough that I don't mind doing that. Obviously, who knows though? Things could change. Knowing my luck, actually, I might have just doomed the build. Because with my luck, what happened last time at the start of this, you've been league starting Castle and Sun for a long time. Yeah, I told myself at the start of this league, I was like, oh man, I'm so excited to play Bama. Oh man, like Blink Arrow, Mirror Arrow is so fun. Like, I'm stoked. I'm gonna play the shit out of that. And then the patch notes hit. And for those of you who read the patch notes know, Bama got obliterated. So now that I said that I want to like league start as Castle and Stun's gonna get eliminated. You'll never play Bama again ever since build got sent to the void. Oh no. Okay, you don't have to worry about it. They nerfed the fuck out of it. I bet someone still made it work. I bet it's still playable. It's just nowhere near what it was before. I was so sad to see that. I was so ready to play Bama. Now it's perma void. Yeah, the whole build for everyone is void. For real. They won't kill Castle and Stun.
Hello. Keep your life to your own.
You say that, and you underestimate my power, Amonos.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. I heard that sniffle. Yeah, sure, that one.
Sean here?
I don't think so. Bama still does all content, it's just harder to gear and you have to go a different path. Gotcha. Yeah, I figured when I read the nerfs, I was like, those nerfs are painful, but I still see a way that it could be played. But I just, me brain too dumb. I didn't want to try to, like, I didn't know how many people would be playing it and what kind of guides would be out there. And me brain too dumb to figure it out myself. So I decided to just not play it and not risk it. I was looking at builds before deciding to go Castle and Stunned. I almost went Holy Relic of Conviction. You league started Bama after you got the gems and had no idea about the nerfs, so that was a waste. Not good enough to make a Bama this league. Aww. That's unfortunate. Yeah, I was hyped to play Bama, and then I read the patch notes and I was like, wow, that's like the one build. I guess there might have been other builds they like semi-gutted, but it's like the one build that got like hit really hard, I feel like, and it was the one build I wanted to play. I was like, of course that's gonna happen to me. And then I had to like frantically within the last like 6 days or whatever until the league started try to figure out what the hell I'm gonna play. That's rough though. That's rough starting it without realizing it. I miss that build, man. Like, maybe I'll take a look at what people, like, if someone has, like, a video or whatnot on the current state of it. Oh, I did not mean to go in the portal, but okay, I guess we're in here now, so this is my life. Might be one of those things where I look into it and maybe next league I try it if it still looks like it's, like, good enough, I suppose. Bama, yeah. I know there's the one dude that, like, makes a shit ton of Bama content. What was his name? You've got to head out? Oh, thank you so much for watching, dude.
Yeah, thank you, thank you. Hopefully the journey does go well. Hopefully you have a good day or night or whatever it is in your time zone, and thanks for the follow, and thanks for chatting and all the help and everything. Waffles is the guy to check out on YouTube. Waffles. I think that's definitely not the person that I watched a lot. I can't remember the name of the guy that I watched a lot. But he made like a bunch of Bama content. Although I didn't see an update for this league, like I kept looking to see if he would do an update, and the guy never did an update, so maybe I'll have to check out Waffles. Wouldn't trust anyone I watch. Specifically, I watch? Wait, what? What? Mean? Yeah, there you go, Privy. That's it, yep. That's the one. They're going poison with it. Gotcha. I feel like that makes sense. I feel like that's the play with a lot of minion builds now. It's just go poison and you win. Leveling Bama level 12 with the Quill Rain was so much fun. Ooh. I don't know why, man, yeah, okay. The funny thing is I saw your correction before I read the sentence, and then I still read the sentence as is, without the correction, like an idiot. Amonos, are you playing PD2 as well? And yeah, I imagine Quill Rain would be a lot of fun with that. Roblox, hell yeah, dude. I love Roblox. I unironically actually really have fun with a lot of the little games on there. It's a very fun filler game. You can play it while at work. That's fair, yeah. I played I'm kind of brain dead sometimes. I played a lot of the pressure wash sim on there. I actually think I might still be on the leaderboards for the pressure wash sim on there. I'm near the bottom of the leaderboards, but oh, I never emptied my blood. No. Fine. Sometimes. Don't make fun of me. I live fridge on Roblox. Yep, blood is full. I have to put a shoe on my head to remind me that my blood is full.
Greetings. Journey well.
We gotta flip dump tabs soon. Hydrate. There we go. Crunchy water bottle. You like that? Some nice ASMR water bottle sounds. How terrible is that?
Greetings. Yes.
Let's go, Mage Blood. Let's go. Yeah, go ahead. Like, have at it, you know? Like, get that probe, like, stick it in there, you know?
She is pleased.
Thanks, Amonis. What? What do you mean, no Mage Blood? Alright, surely, full stack of Divines. Right? What do you mean?
Journey well.
We might have to sell some of the harvest stuff we're getting for Chaos. Try to... I mean, we still have 400 and something. We still have plenty. We have a lot more maps we can run with 400 Chaos, but... We're almost 89. I think level 91 is where the tree... where I'm the same level for the amount of points the tree is for the T16 build. The T16 version of this build. Which will be a pretty decent-sized tree swap, I think. He actually hits really hard when he pulls that cleaver out. Not nice. Man, we are just not gonna get any detonates, are we? Nice. I should go buy cremation and try that. I think it's a pricey gem, though, but... I mean, we have currency, so... That was a little spicy. We almost died there. Watching my little health globe down there just deteriorate. It's actually really hard to, like, tell if I'm gonna die. Like, I actually have to look at my health globe down there and, like, see if it's, like, overflowing with the bad damage. Why I just have to get tanky enough to where the character just doesn't die, right? Then problem is solved. We fixed our life situation. We actually got the reservation stuff that we should have had, like, ages ago. Like, way before anything else, we should have had that. So, we at least fixed that problem. We're not 2,800 life anymore. So that's good. How's this druid summoner been going, Bombo? Oh shit. Actually, I just realized you gave me the new link and I did not update it. Did I quality up my blood jewel yet? Are you talking about petrified blood? I did. What I didn't do, though, is I haven't qualitied my amulet yet. That will help a little bit. Good, strong starter, just a bit slow. Nice, nice.
Hello. Keep your life to your own.
More than a little bit. Yeah, I need to do it. You know what I was gonna do? I was gonna try and do it before, like, I was gonna try to do it as I farmed the catalyst from Ultimatum. Like, I was gonna try to self-farm the catalyst. But the fact that I can't do it yet means I should probably just quality it. That way I can be strong enough to then farm, and then eventually I'll make the money back. Once I can actually farm that, of course. How expensive is that? Yikes. I need 20, right? Just do it, you tight fuck. God damn, Monos. Shut up. Shut up, Amonos. I don't appreciate that. I don't appreciate the trolling. No, no, no. Oh man, we did it. Let's try the cremation. Oh, we can't afford that. We're gonna have to buy some chaos. This is the first time in, like, the whole league I've had to buy chaos.
The Marilyn is ready to go. We'll make it happen.
Um... I feel like it's worth it to pay a little tiny bit more for 20% quality. Oh, they fly, the projectiles fly faster. Okay, quality probably isn't that important, but... Let's try this for a little bit. We're gonna have to level it up, so it might not be amazing right away. How much chaos do we have left? Okay. My plan is actually to... I want to keep 5k. Oh god, I actually have a lot of yellow. Let's actually go down to 5k. Or roughly 5k. For all three, and I want to see... Oops, that's the wrong way. I want to see how much I'm actually making with my little shitty strat. Let's try to sell this amount. I mean, just this amount alone of, like, yellow is gonna be quite a bit. I kind of want to get chaos for some of this, though. I want to get chaos for maybe the blue. Oh, it's 1 to 47. Sure.
All in order. I'll let you know.
No, we didn't want to do yellow. Oh, so the... Oh, I've been doing it wrong this whole time. Blue is worth a little more than purple. Oops. That's fine. We haven't been doing this very long. That's fine.
I should raise my fees.
And then... We might be able to get a little bit of divine. Let's, By the way, guys, you guys were saying, like, 1800 or, like, 2K for a divine. My friend has had it listed for, like, 2 days of, like, 2K. So I think the price probably did change. I will try, like, 2500 maybe, and just see if it'll sell eventually. We'll do 2 at 5,000, and we'll just see.
We'll make it happen.
You were buying 1800 per div the other day? Yeah, my friend had his listed for 1800 and went back the next day and it was still there. So he changed the price a little bit to like 2K or something, and last I heard it hadn't sold yet. Greedy fuck. He just did it because that's what you guys said to do. PD2 started, probably lost all the high rollers, maybe, yeah. Sell at market price now, which you paid 2 days earlier. Well, to be fair, it was the same day that you said it was 1800. Later that day is what my friend set it for. It was like that night when he got on, I told him what you said. Still sell at market. I don't know, Bombo was the one that told me they, like... Bombo told me they price fix it and to set it to a lower value. So that way when someone comes and buys like 100 div worth or something, yours gets bought or something. I was just doing what Bombo said to do. It's Bombo's fault, not mine. That's not right. Oh, I guess that might be a little right. Fuck it. Try that.
I should raise my fees.
Yeah, nothing lost. Alright, 300 chaos. Let's go try out this. Oops. I already had a map in there. And now we have a rough idea how much we have. So am I still considered low life? Technically, with this setup, I should be 62% unreserved life. Or no, 62% reserved life. Wait, is it? Hold on, I'm dumb. No, unreserved life, 62. Yeah, so I think that's still, I think I'm still considered low life, right? It's not how the market works, though, partial orders. Yeah, I usually just sell everything at whatever the price is. I rarely, like, sometimes I'll, like, try to go up a little bit just to get a little extra out of it. But most of the time I just sell it for whatever it says. You look at how many there are available. Yeah, it just doesn't give you like a... Well, it depends. Yeah. It doesn't give you like all of them down. It just gives you like the top like 5, but values. But yeah. Bet I'm a Mosin boy in Tarkov. I am not a Mosin boy in Tarkov. You underestimate my power in Tarkov. You wanna know what I am in Tarkov? I play Scav, and then I play like PoE or Roblox until my Scav is off cooldown. Is that guy a real person? Well, which one? They're all real people. Which one are you talking about, though? Which one of my boys, Amonos and Bombo, do you think are fake? Both of them, maybe. They're just trolling me. That's what they do. No, on Tarkov, if I don't do scav runs, I buy the little, Makarov from the vendor. And I run only that. But most of the time I just do scav runs. And then I have Mega come with his full kit to guide me through the game when I'm not on a scav because I suck at Tarkov. And he walks me through to try to get what I need for my scav cooldown and my hideout. Are you talking about me? There you go, Bombo, you win. It's a Monos he doesn't like. Okay, we still need to level up cremation more, but so... Oh god, I almost just died. But so far, I'm unimpressed. You both talk a lot of shit, but it's fine. I enjoy it. I talk a lot of shit to myself, too, so, you know.
Hello. Go with courage.
Oh no, we have to flip tabs soon. I don't wanna, guys, I don't wanna. Can I just buy another tab and just make it tomorrow's problem? I also don't have an empty tab ready. We're just gonna vendor these 2 items, and then we have to sort this out. Yikes. Okay. I usually keep an empty tab. But I ended up having so much items from when I merged from the private league we played. I merged from the private league and I got so much random items that I didn't care about anymore that I just threw in my dump tabs. It filled up 2 big dump tabs. And since they weren't listed for very long, I wanted to give them time. So...
Go with courage.
Time for the fun. Yo, imagine if they gave you a button that sold to vendor everything in a tab. Wouldn't that be great?
Farewell. Keep your life to your own.
A sort button at least. Sort button would be really nice too.
Journey well.
That's for sure.
Till next time, shall we keep saving?
It's very tempting to just like go to an extreme like strict filter these days. Like I have sold a handful of rares, but it is I'm thinking once we get our next juicing strat going, like once we're farming Ultimatum, I might just extreme strict the filter and just pick up almost no rares. Like, only show currency or something.
Journey well. Go with courage.
It hurts to do. But I feel like it might be more efficient. The rares you sold would have been from the tree, most likely. Yeah, maybe. I've sold some stuff that wasn't from the tree, because I haven't done the tree for gear in a while. And I sell stuff out of my tabs.
Journey well. Hello. Journey well.
I mostly just do uniques and currency now, and mysterious to get more unique ones. Gotta get that mage blood, you know?
Journey well. Greetings. Keep your life to your own.
If you don't have a strict filter for... Yeah, I mean, my filter's already, like... It only shows the T1s of, like, gloves, boots, and helmets. And then, like, jewelry and jewels. Did I finish this map? I think I did, right? Yeah, okay.
Alright, so this will become the new one divine tab, and then we're good there. Okay.
The dog is in. Hello, hello, hello.
Did I do the... Wait, did I do my harvest in that map? Wait, hold on a second. I might have walked right by it. I just realized that, yeah, I emptied out all my juice and then never got more. Oops. Keep this filter for the gold strat on, it'll be funny. Alva drops silly amount of stuff. Gotcha. Yeah, I'll probably be setting up the gold find strat soon. Oh, we're getting unlucky on the T3 plants, though. That's 2 plots with no T3 plant. Shenanigans. I'm kind of thinking about going for crop rotation. Since yellow is so much stronger than the others, I feel like crop rotation is just too strong right now. But what points do I remove to get it is the question. All right.
Hello. Journey well.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think is like the typical strat for it. So I do 9 points. That's kind of hefty. I'd probably have to drop some of my scarab stuff. Which, it's not like I'm like a juice scarab tree anyway, so it's probably, I should probably just drop it. How many points can we get right here? That's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then just get rid of one more quant node or something. Or we leave the quant node. Let's just, here. We'll just do this. Fuck the scarabs. Let's try some crop rotation. I actually need to get the town pumping again now that I'm grinding T16s and making money again. I think my town has been cut off from money for the past couple days since I leveled up one character, failed it, and then re-rolled again into this one. I can't move. Yo, why is it so dense? I think I'm getting frozen by the sea witches too. I'm a little confused with how I'm supposed to build, because we're not supposed to run Brine King, but then it said you get freeze remove on a flask, but then none of the flasks have freeze remove. Like, I know sometimes I just have to use my own brain and, like, drop something for the freeze remove. But, like, I just hate when guides are, like, aren't properly set up. Have you tried it with Brine? I had Brine King on for a little while. Is there like, oh, I completely forgot that you can't be stunned. Honestly, I only care about the freeze remove whenever I use Brine King, that I completely forgot. You know, that's probably why the build felt like, I thought it was my gem level. I had cast when stunned really low. It was like a 50 or 40 something % chance to trigger. And I thought that's why things weren't triggering a lot. But it's because I had Brine King for a while. That's actually really funny. I care so little about the stun part of Brine King on most of my builds that I just completely ignored that fact. I was like, oh, Brine King, it's freeze remove. That's all it does, right? It does nothing else.
Will you wash clean the marsh?
Ultimatum. We're not spec'd for Ultimatum. We will be soon, though. Eventually. I'm actually not sure what I need. Like, what more I need to get to the point where I can do Ultimatum. Maybe once I hit 91 and do that swap again, I'll try again. Maybe I'll try to get a new belt, too. But I'd love to, I think I was like 83 when I last tried an Ultimatum. And I made it a bunch of waves in, but it got to the point where one of the waves just like ended me real quick. Okay, so we need to think about things now. So we have one patch of yellow over there. I guess blue is better than purple, so I guess we should just start here. I'm dead. 100%. Oh my god, how did I live? Yo, they were tanky. Like, none of them died.
What the F? Yeah, and I guess we just pick one of these. And then hopefully, it was only a 3 plotter. It's their extra energy shield. Brutal. Bro's going to town on me. Okay, that was kind of unfortunate, yeah. We didn't even get a T3. We're still gonna try more though. There's high highs and there's low lows with this strat, and I'm not juicing at all, so it might not even be good without any juicing. Wow, we got nothing. Did we get any at all? We got absolutely zero, not a single drop of juice. Oh no. That was bad.
Greetings. Go with courage.
We'll try a few more maps of this, though. A 41 life and life as extra energy shield. We're gonna have some tanky boys in this one. Oh, someone coming to buy something? Sometimes you can hear, like, a little noise right before people port to your hideout. I didn't see a sail pop up, so I don't think it was, oh, Fortress. Gotta love those map drops. I think I do like, I don't really notice not having the detonate dead, but I notice having the cremation, if that makes sense. I think I do like the cremation a little more. Oh my god, how am I alive? I just saw my health hit, like... I mean, I know the petrified blood is what saved me, but... That was spicy. I wonder if I was... Did I have Brine King on the one time I tried? I might have had Brine King on for the one attempt I did at Ultimatum. I wonder if I should try again now. Soon. We're one level away from having... I'm pretty sure being at the level where we can change our tree over to the T16 tree. And get some cluster jewels set up. So we're gonna get that going first, and then we'll try Ultimatum again.
Get them away from me! Regenerating! There.
Alright, we have a good amount of plots this time. Let's run all the purples into the one blue, and then into the, oh god, they're tanky. Oh god, they're tanky. This is gonna be fun. I might need to play a little kitey here. Just because they have like a ton of ES. We need a boom! Oh my god. Where's all my regen at? What did I do? Oh no. Wait, did I give myself no regen? I'm dead. Did I hit the wrong... I don't know what I did in that map. I might have hit the wrong altar.
Journey well.
I just realized I haven't had Malevolence on for God knows how long. Probably ever since I disabled a bunch of my gear to put on the damage while leeching on the gloves. Oops. No? I don't have the no what was nullifying like all of my regen? I'm not grabbing any more shrines. I should probably just check to make sure there's not a Divine Orb one, though. Holy god, this guy's a beast. What did I do to this map? God damn. Sometimes you just gotta face tank it. I wonder if I should just YOLO and pray. Just face tank these. Put a portal down because I'm probably gonna die again. Oh, okay. We got a pretty juiced blue out of this. So we'll see how juiced the yellow is. Oh, and the other blue lived. Damn. That's frickin'... I know blue isn't worth that much, but that's 960. How are we looking on the yellow over here? Okay, it only procced up to 5. I guess it's just the RNG of it. We didn't get any too many extra procs there. Still though, for being 664 isn't terrible for no juice at all. No scarabs or anything, no investment. Other than the 6 chaos to apply. Harvest. Which that should be more than 6 chaos, I think. Maybe one of these days we'll get a boom. Come on, boom, baby, boom. It's actually wild how long it's been without one. Oh, there it goes. Unfortunate RNG. Let's go get Sumter the Twisted. Estuary. We have one T16 estuary. Nice. That's fine. I think we're just gonna save our one. We have a skill point waiting. Oh, we need a vial too.
This way, exile.
Guess we're running all the purples first. And I think we should run the yellow that's over here, just in case the purple lives, and it didn't. Okay. If I was running the scarab, we'd be gambling, because there's a scarab that gives you like an extra 50% chance. Damn invulnerability aura. Damn. Unlucky. I wonder if we should have tried sacrificing the first yellow to try to make the second yellow be better than it was. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about crop rotation. It's like, at least, I almost think you kind of need to run the scarabs if you're gonna run crop rotation. I think you're better off just getting, like, an even split of all the stuff. Spend Alex, get Alex. Yeah, I just don't, I'm not really, like... I'm not really built enough to full juice for it. Because ideally you want to, like, burn through the altars and, like, make the map as hard as possible with, like, over 100% quant and everything. Like, 8 modded, like, super quant maps and everything. I'm still trying to get this character geared out. I was just trying to do something at a basic level. The scarabs are too expensive to do on like a budget. There were a few parts of the Golemancer that I didn't look deep enough into, and it really deterred me away from it as I started like mapping on it and stuff. One being, I was unfamiliar with link skills, and I didn't realize that if my golems died while I was linked, I die too. Which means there's a limit to the amount of juice you can run on your maps on that build. Or else you're just gonna kill yourself because your golem, like, if you juice the map too much, the golems are gonna die and then you're gonna die. And even in, like, I had, like, +3 levels to my golems and everything, and they were dying in yellow maps. Like, obviously, the gem wasn't fully leveled yet. If I would've got a level 21 gem, they probably would have lived. Like, clearly, Captain Lance has his living. But, I don't know. I didn't like the vibes of it. There was something else that I didn't like about it, too. The gearing was kind of a bitch, too. Like, you needed to have, like, perfect resists on the gear you were using in order to get, like, res capped and stuff. And you had to get, like, 1,000,000 tattoos and everything just to try to get, like, chaos res and shit. I don't know. It was just, there was a lot about the build that just felt, like, miserable to get set up. And I just wasn't having fun. So I sold off pretty much the whole thing and sat there looking at builds for, like, half a day. And then decided, you know what, I've always wanted to do cast when stunned. My plan was to do cast when stunned, and just farm currency doing it, right? Like, get to the point where I can do Ultimatum, just farm the shit out of Ultimatum, make a bunch of currency, and then if I do want to keep playing after that, then maybe I'll get, like, a, maybe I'll like, make a, like, an inaccuracy stacker or something if I get to the point where I'm rich. And then if I didn't like the cast when stunned, my plan was to just go and play PD2 until Diablo. I tried one when I was level 83 or 84, and I got killed at wave, like, 7 or 8 or something like that. So I decided to wait until I was higher level. I picked the little fire... That's one thing I don't know. I don't know what to pick. But I picked the little fire starters, or like the little fire dudes that go around and like hit you with fire. I picked the Corrupted Blood Saw Blades, which I figured I'm bleed immune as long as my flasks are running, so I figured that one would be fine. And then I think, like, one of the only options I had was getting the rares, 2 additional modifiers. And then I think I got, like, the ice things right towards the end.
Greetings.
The little ice balls.
Go with courage.
And then I died. I keep forgetting I'm not spending the skill point yet. White map? No, I did alk the map, but I don't know what like I don't think it had any like too bad modifiers. I used my regex, which is supposed to make pretty easy maps. Yeah, I figured it might have been okay because of my regex doing easier stuff, but I'll try it again. Hey, divine, nice. Oh, and the refraction rune graft. I don't think that's worth that much anymore. Nothing in that one.
They're on their way.
Yeah, I knew I was gonna have no gold. I'll be trying it again soon. The tree here. So going from, early upgrade is 112 points, and then going to T16 is 114, which should be level 91. And it changes the tree up quite a bit and gets us cluster jewels. I figured I'd hit 91. I'm level 90 right now. And then I'd do this big tree swap and get my clusters and everything, and then I would try the, I was gonna try it again. Damn it, I keep forgetting. I see skill point, I want to spend skill point. Oh, we have our thing. Did we finish that map, by the way? Or did we just do... I think we might have, yeah, I didn't pay attention at all during that map. Should we get our reduced... I mean, that one isn't that big of a deal, but I guess we can while we're doing it. Winged Death. Reduce LE damage if you have been, Oh! If you have been hit recently. I see, that's actually better than I thought. When I first skimmed it, I thought it said haven't been hit recently. And I was like, oh, that's not that great. I mean, I'm gonna be getting hit a lot, but no, that's a bit better than I thought it was. Winged Death. Over in Channel. Right? That's what it was. Yep. Channel. We also have one channel map. I think that's okay. One thing I am kind of hoping with the Ultimatum, running white maps and stuff, it has me a little worried. I don't want to have to buy maps. I mean, I will if I have to, but I hope I can sustain maps, or I need to set up the the map farming atlas. But I hope I can, I'd love to just be able to sustain. But I might end up just having to, ooh. We don't have the amount of int we're supposed to. Hopefully maybe the next tree gets us some more int, I'm not sure.
But yeah, I'm looking forward to the farm. And then just hopefully making a bunch of currency doing it, and probably just gear this character out till it's like easy peasy, like no challenge, and then maybe just stockpile currency. I'd like to get a Mage Blood if I can, but we'll see. I keep watching streamers play PD2 and it's been tempting. But at the same time, it's like, I'm still kind of burnt out from my last big session of D2R. Let's say I don't know if I really want to bother. Hope you can make it strong enough to survive ulti and yellow maps. By the way... Wait, did you... Hold on. Did you mean... When you said white map, did you mean, like, literally you just run them in... white maps, like not red maps, white maps, or did you mean white map as in you don't alk them? No, alk, okay. I was gonna say, wait, am I supposed to be running these things in like T5s? That's the guy really fucked up then. Yeah, I mean, I have no problem running, Ultimatum, some of the hardest content, you want to make it. No, I never said I want to make it harder. That's not what I said. I said I want to get strong enough that I can just run it like easy peasy without even trying, you know? That doesn't mean I want to run them yellow maps. I want to run them white maps and just get geared enough to the point where, you know, like,
Let's get it done. Cover me.
I want to roll maps? Sustain maps? Oh. I just said I hope I can sustain maps running them white. That's all I said. I didn't say I was gonna roll them so that way I can sustain them. I was saying I hope I can sustain them white. Because I'm just a lazy mofo and don't want to go buy maps, but I will if I have to. No, I'm not going to make the ultimatums harder just because I don't want to buy maps.
To die. Breathe not.
I just can't be asked to go to some fool's hideout that's gonna try to landmine me.
Silence, fools.
Or are you gonna also just hope the person has like a lot of maps that you pick too?
To die.
I don't know how many tries. I don't know how often people usually like post in bulk, but would suck to go there and just get one map at a time per person you go to. Buy the map you want on TFT. That would mean actually using TFT. I've never actually used TFT. Yeah, sorry, silly idea. We'll see. I cannot. The road markers aren't even worth picking up, and I just sat there for 5 minutes trying to pick up the damn road markers. I could not click it for the life of me.
Greetings. Go with courage.
Oops. Yeah, I think my best bet is to try to run the blue here and hopefully upgrade the yellow over there a little further. Okay, it did upgrade it just a tiny bit. Yeah, I think I just need to... We're almost never getting any T3 plans. I'm not gonna lie, I think we're spending this, like, 6 chaos to get into the guarantee harvest than we are with what we're getting. I don't like crop rotation without, scarabs.
We'll probably be heading off in a little bit here, somewhat soon. I guess if if I really end up like trying to buy maps and I don't like it, if it like annoys me, what I'll probably do is I'll probably just set up the map farming atlas. Set up the map farming atlas to replace this one that I'm currently on. And then I'll have the gold farming atlas, and then I'll have the ultimatum atlas. And then that'll be my 3 for probably the rest of the league. I would just have to rest in peace my my Legion one. Actually, we'll probably just go till we hit 91. Usually this is when I end stream. 5 AM my time. But I think we'll keep going. That was nice, got an explosion right as the boss fell, insta-killed it. We're getting close to leveling, so we'll probably level and then head off to bed.
Hello. Keep your life to your own.
What I might do is I might try to get the character set up for... Oh, int is transferred into Dex. Oh, we're almost full on blood. But yeah. Off stream, I'll probably get the tree converted and buy cluster jewels and all that, so that way tomorrow we can just play.
The Genesis tree accepts your Yes, just like that.
Hey, Foulborn Exalted Orb! Hell yeah. Hey, Divine Orb! Hell yeah. Rod of Blood.
Journey well.
What does the Foulborn Exalt go for these days? Is it sold in Chaos? 313 Chaos.
We'll make it happen.
Nice. Rebuilding our currency back up. Which is good. And let's go level. I'm hoping that the next tree has a little bit more int. I did the math, and I'm pretty sure I should have, with the, unless I missed int somewhere, with the boots that I got int, the 35 int, compared to the amount of int he has and the int on his boots, I do, oh, actually, let's change off crop rotation.
I think I should be able to... should have enough int. It's just I need to get on to the actual real tree, and hopefully it does get me there. But alright, so here's the question. Do we want to stay in this area and just get reduced? Let's try it. Do we have enough points to do it? We have the exact amount of points needed to do it. So we can reduce the chance to grow purple and reduce the chance to grow blue. And then that will hopefully get us some more yellow plants at the very least while we're in this area. And hopefully we can get a good amount of yellow plants for the Muns. Alright, should be either this map or the next one that we ding 91. And then we will be ending. Shit. I forgot to get, I forgot to click the link that Bombo gave me above. I got it though, luckily. Luckily we have the power of scrolling up. I would have felt really bad if I messed up. And then I sent the updated one to my friend that has the notes. Okay.
I will slay every last one of you.
Hopefully tomorrow we will be at the point where we are farming ultimatums, though. I have currency to buy bigger upgrades if needed. I just need to figure out what, like, the most impactful upgrades would be. I don't know what the price is on Cinder Swallow, but maybe Cinder Swallow. I'm a little worried about the price on that one, though, considering it's in the aspirational section of our tree, which means it's not even in the end game. It's in the "this is an expensive item" category.
Alrighty. Definitely didn't get as far as I hoped I would today, but I'm still pretty happy with where we're at. I'm having fun with the build at least. I wonder if the guy that made this build has a video on like what's good to take and what's not good to take. Like considering it's like teased as like an AFK build, I clearly know we most likely never take the ghosts that like if they hit you 7 times you just fail the encounter. Don't pick extra mods, that's what killed you. Or reap. Gotcha. How are there still over 50 mobs left? Yeah, I wanted to stand there, leave brain on top of map device before entering.
Hello. Go with greetings.
I would never want to do such a thing. Actually, it's gonna work out perfectly, our last map. Should ding us 91. Well, it's not even just wanting to be lazy, it's also like standing still is where we get a lot of our damage because of Chieftain. So there's a small aspect of it where it's like you don't want to have to be moving a lot, so having those ruined ghosts that chase you would mean you have to move a lot and it would tank your damage. But I guess you could just move and stop moving, move and stop moving, move and stop moving. As long as you stayed away from them. That's another thing about my tankiness right now, is a good part of my max res comes from having flasks. So when I don't have flasks up, I'm a little floppier as well. I need to get, once I get my, like, jewel nodes set up and everything, I get +2 fire from a jewel. I eventually get +3 fire from a shield, but that's gonna be expensive. And I'll eventually be able to drop Purity of Fire. Actually, I wonder if we still rely on the flask then, in fact. We might still rely on the flask. If we're dropping Purity of Fire at that point. But I guess during Ultimatum encounters, you're probably always... Yeah. During general mapping, it's not always up because it, like, falls off between packs of mobs and stuff, but... It is pretty crazy watching my flasks on the, like, these encounters. I never really paid attention before. Like, watch the flasks when this shit starts. So funny. I never actually watched them before. They just frickin' rapid fill. Normal mobs are like a pillow fight, yeah. I just mainly meant, like, how fast they fill up. It's really funny. I mean, they should fill up that quickly on Ultimatum, too, as long as there's that many mobs. Just the amount that I'm getting hit. Big old beefy rare. Oh, we leveled though. I am tired. Oh man. I also need quality on my flasks, too. I need to go, I don't know, I probably don't have enough. I just need to go buy a bunch. Maybe something we do really soon, too.
Hello.
Maybe even before we try our next Ultimatum encounter, just play it safe. Okay, guys. I think that's gonna be it for me. I hit 91, so we should now be the level to change to the T16 tree and buy our cluster jewels and stuff. I'll probably work on that a little bit of off stream before I go to bed. But I probably will be going to bed fairly shortly, trying to not stay up until 7 or 8 a.m. like I have been. So, thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. Hit that follow button if you did so you can see when I go live again. If you didn't enjoy, then don't hit the follow. That's fine too. But we will be streaming again tomorrow. I'm not sure if I'll be doing my daytime stream or not, but I'll be definitely doing this nighttime stream that we just did tonight. But it'll depends on how I feel. I've been kind of tired and lazy recently. Kind of gearing down a little bit, slowing down for to get kind of the build up for PoE 2. So, but yeah, anyways guys, I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.